Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people. So, today I will talk about the transition from the 844 system to the new competency based education system in Kenya. We will see how assessment, learning, and learner support have changed under this new curriculum. And as I know and I believe, not most of us understand what has really happened in the new CBE. But let me now explain to you. It officially began in the year 2017 in Kenya, and right now we are in the year 2026, I'm sorry, and the first learners who started this new CBE are right now in grade 10. Hallelujah. Yes. So let us dive and understand more about this. So, what is the main focus of the competency based education? It is to focus on skills, competencies, and not just examinations. And it is also there, it focuses on promoting talent, creativity, and critical thinking. And it also prepares learners for real life situations and jobs. 844, it focused more on the examination and memorization. But now the CBE and or the CBC, it focuses on what the learner can do, the skills and the applications. So we can now get the difference of what happened during the 844 system and what is now happening in the CBE. And right now, as you can already understand, you can already see the advantages. It focuses on promoting the talent. So it allows the students to explore on what he or she knows, not about exams that you have to memorize, that you have to know. And the new CBE, the main focus that it has brought in Kenya right now, it's to promote and to create job opportunities. Now let us go and look at. Okay, so look at this table above. We have the 844 system in one column and we have the CBE in the other column. And the system, as you know now, has shifted from the assessment of learning in 844 to the assessment of learning in the CBE. So like when you look at the 844, the first point, the main focus was on exams, that is the KCSE and the KCPE. But right now it has shifted to the competency, the skills and the ability. So right now we don't just focus on examination, but we focus on what can the learner do, what is the child able to do, what does he know and what does he understand better. Then in the 844, we always looked at the marks, the grade and the percentage. So we could look at, so when a child has 80%, there's another one with the 50%. But right now there is the continuous assessment, that is the CAO, the CBE. Like, assessment is there always, it's frequently used. No, unlike the marks, grades and percentage, when you could know, right now we have a continuous assessment. Then in the 844 system, we had ranking of students, like this student is number 1, this student is number 2, this. But right now that is not there. We have individual progress and mastery. Okay, in the 844 there was the pass or fail, but right now we are on the learner centered mastery focus. Right now it is about the learner. You have to understand what the learner knows, what the learner doesn't know, so that you can adapt changes in the environment or in the classroom to help this and each and every student. Then in the 844 it was teacher centered learning, but right now we have the learner centered learning. What does it mean, the learner centered learning? It means that the focus is on the learner. So even the learner is allowed to explore, the learner is allowed to discover learning, the learner, everything, it's rounded up on the learner. So the focus is on the learner. What does the learner do best, what does the learner doesn't do best, so that changes can be adapted for this learner, each and every learner. And in the 844, it was the end of term focus. Like, let us, at the end of the term, this is what has happened, this is the best learner in class. No, right now the assessment is the assessment for learning. Like, the learning is ongoing, the assessments are ongoing. That's where we have the formative assessments. So as we now have understood that What have we learned from that? We have learned that it has shifted from teacher centered to learner centered, encouraging creativity, problem solving, and collaborations amongst the learners. So the CPE right now, it uses ongoing assessments, projects, and even portfolios. Huh? In CBE, no learner is a failing as long as they keep improving. So in the 844, it relied mainly on pass or fail outcomes, but right now we have the ongoing assessment. So, how would we conclude? We'll conclude that the transition from the 844 system to the CBE focuses on the learner's growth, mastery of skills, and the continuous assessment, preparing students for real life changes. Unlike in 844, where students were ranked, CBE focuses on individual progress and mastery. No learner is considered a failure, but each is supported to improve. Instead of saying that a learner scored 80%, the teacher looks at the skills like communication, creativity, or problem solving. The new system focuses more on skills and growth of the learner rather than examination. So we can see that it is a great impact that here it has brought great impact into our lives. So please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more and more. Thank you.